Experiment refraction through an equilateral prism. The aim of the experiment is to trace the light ray incident normally on equilateral prism and to measure the angle of deviation. That means angle I will be 0. When it is incident normally, angle I will be 0. The apparatus used to do this experiment: drawing board, 4 long pins, white sheets of paper, 4 board pins and 1 equilateral prism. Here we have an equilateral prism. A white sheet of paper is pinned and equilateral prism is kept. We are going to draw the boundary first so that if we remove, we can place it back in the same position. We have few pins to trace the incident ray and the deviated ray, protractor to measure the angle, and scale and pencil to draw the incident ray. As the incident ray should be normal on the surface of the prism, so we are drawing a 90 degree with the help of a protractor. Then we will join to get the incident ray. The incident ray is drawn, and now we are going to place the equilateral prism in the same position. 2 pins will be used to mark the incident ray, and then we will find out the deviated emergent ray. The incident ray is traced by 2 pins, and then 2 pins are used to find out the deviated ray. Here all 4 pins are in one line, and so this is the emergent deviated ray. Angle of deviation is coming to 180 minus 120 degree. Total internal reflection we can find out from the protractor that it is 120 degree. So when we remove, we get angle of deviation, that is 180 minus 120, that is 60 degree. We repeat the experiment with the equilateral prism in a different position. Emergent ray we trace with 2 pins. Incident ray remains normal to the surface of the prism. Angle of deviation is measured and we get 60 degree for the second experiment. In a different position of an equilateral prism is taken, incident ray is drawn normally and the deviated ray is found out in the same manner. Angle of deviation comes to 60 degree again. So all these 3 experiments we found that the angle of deviation is 60 degree. When an incident ray is normally incident at the surface of an equilateral prism. When we write all the data in the observation table, we get angle of incidence 0 degree. That means it is normal to the surface of the equilateral prism, and the angle of deviation 60 degree in each of the cases. This shows if a ray is normal to the surface of an equilateral prism, then the angle of deviation will be 60.